Day Parade. I'm Woody Woodruff alongside my co-host Ronnie Dahl, and today we are going to tell you quite a few things about today's parade and Memorial Day as well. You are joining us on CCTV Channel 15 and on 89.3 Lakes FM. Ronnie, it's a beautiful day for today's parade, and after a 2-year hiatus, we see a lot of people back out on the parade route.
I have to say thank you for letting me be your sidekick today. It's so fun. It's great to be here because, as you said, it's been 2 years since we've been able to take part in the celebration, and it really is all about our community. I was able to attend the brief ceremony up at the Rock where we take a moment to raise the flag and to honor those that have served our country.
And it's obviously a very good crowd out here today. We see a lot of people, a lot of old friends, a lot of new friends, a lot of first-timers out here at the parade, so it's really nice to see the participation from the community, and everybody is excited for today's good time.
We want to go ahead and kind of toss it out to our other sidekick, per se, out there in the sunshine, Mr. Tyler Keefe. He's going to be our roving reporter along the parade route. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Woody. Hey, it's an exciting day out here. It's good to see the band's back, seeing the honor guard coming up on us, and it feels like this is really getting started now.
So it's a little bit different this year and years past in that the route has actually changed. So the good thing about that is Orchard Lake did not have to be closed down. So it's along Cass Lake. So a little bit of a different setup, but I think the neighbors are really enjoying it.
Yes, they are. And you know what? Let's introduce the rest of the fantastic crew assembled out here on our Cass Lake Road location. Abby Wasco is on cameras. Dave Scott is our director, and we met Tyler Keefe on the street. We'd also like to thank the Cable Commission Board for their help in making this broadcast happen. Ronnie, let's start with a bit of a primer for the audience about the history of Memorial Day and the origins of this ceremony and this observation. Over 24 towns claim to be the first to celebrate Memorial Day, but Waterloo, New York holds the official title with its May 5th, 1866 event, and originally it was called Decoration Day.
Yeah, a little bit of controversy surrounding the background of Memorial Day and the fact that a lot of people claim fame to having the first Memorial Day.
Yeah, and as you can hear, the bands start to come down the parade route. We are led first off by the Honor Guard, and as they get into position, we will go down to them as well. For over 100 years, Memorial Day was reserved for honoring the lives of Civil War soldiers. It was extended to include all American war casualties after World War I.
With that, too, if we could say, so we are seeing the Honor Guard come up here currently, and we want to go ahead, if we could, and thank the West Bloomfield Fire Department Honor Guard for performing the ceremony at the Rock prior to the start of the parade, which I mentioned earlier. It was hosted by our mayor, John Fletcher, and a special thank you to the fire department and all the first responders out there risking their lives to protect us, and also thank you to the band for playing taps.
And that is the West Bloomfield Fire Department Honor Guard. Keego Harbor's Memorial Day Parade is a family affair. Parade chair Kirsten Sondel, Douglas's son Keaton, her husband Kevin, and father Christian are leading by example and lending a helping hand. We appreciate their efforts. We have the West Bloomfield Marching Band. Nice to see them out here. The West Bloomfield High School boasts a robust band program with 2 curricular ensembles, an extracurricular jazz band, and a marching band. The top performing curricular ensemble recently earned a Division I superior rating at the District 4 Band and Orchestra Festival. Now, those ensembles perform numerous times during the year. Also coming up here is State Representative Brenda Carter. It's nice to see State Rep Brenda Carter. She represents the 29th House District encompassing the cities of Orchard Lake, Auburn Hills, Sylvan Lake, Keego Harbor, and Pontiac. Brenda Carter, working harder for you. How are you doing, Brenda?
I'm doing great. I love Keego Harbor. Even though I'm maybe in a different district, I will never leave.
Love it. We love it. Thank you for your support and representation. Thank you very much. Brenda Carter for State Rep, Democrat, District 29.
I've had the opportunity to interview Brenda numerous times, and she is always passionate and always a ball of energy. So we do appreciate her long-time support for the City of Keego Harbor, as well as our entire district here, because even though we're our own little city, we're very connected to those around us as well.
And you know what? Coming up now on the parade route is an old favorite. And by that, I mean former mayor from Keego Harbor, Sid Rubin. Sid is in his official pace car Corvette from the Indianapolis 500. And he's, and I think riding shotgun is his lovely wife, Marilyn. Hello, Sid. How are you? Let's go down to Tyler Keefe so he can talk to Sid Rubin. Tyler, what's Sid doing in that car today?
So Sid, how are you participating in today's ceremony, and how does it feel to be back out here?
Welcome to Keego Harbor, the capital of West Bloomfield.
That's for sure. How does it feel to be back out here again after a couple of years off because of the pandemic?
Listen, well, this is for you, Roddy. I don't know what you're going to do about the guy next to you.
Thank you,
so much,
Sid.
Sid.
But you know what? I also want to say hi to Marilyn, your lovely wife sitting over there. If you see her at any of the council commission meetings, she's known as the cookie lady. How are you, Marilyn?
I'm wonderful.
It's very nice to see you. Thank you guys for your participation today.
Have you noticed throughout this COVID, we're still together?
I noticed that, and I'm wondering what your secret is, but we'll talk about that at another time.
Well, it's a miracle.
The great thing, if we could say thank you to the two of them as well for their longtime support and volunteerism here in the city of Keego Harbor.
Yeah, Sid Rubin driving that 1977 Indy 500 race car. He has allegedly gotten up to 130 miles an hour, but I cannot confirm or deny that. All right, coming up right now, Keego Harbor Parks and Recreation. Thank you for coming here. A wide variety of passions and skills. They put on events like the Egg Hunt, Keego Block Parties, give out beautification awards several times a year. Parks and Rec, with the support of Magnolia on the Lakes, hosting the Kids Bike Decorating event this morning. We're thrilled to have the local kids in the parade. Thank you.
And I don't know, Tyler, can you run up and try to grab one of them to talk with us? Or maybe, too late. Okay, we missed them. But can we say thank you because they helped put on today's parade, and they've really worked very hard to be able to do this.
Let's go back down to Tyler Keefe, who is now with another participant in today's parade. Who do you got down there, Tyler?
So please introduce yourself.
Tim Paul.
What you're rolling today? I see you're in another one of the pace cars from the Indy 500.
73 Cadillac.
73 Cadillac, okay. And so how did you get involved with this parade today?
Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society.
And this is really a historic day, too. Coming back after 2 years with the pandemic, how does it feel for all of you to be back in Keego Harbor and participating in this community event?
This is great, yeah.
You know what, Tyler? I was reading some information on that pace car that he is driving, and I believe that's car number 22 of 53 that were used at the track in 1973. So, yeah, it has all the special safety equipment from the race, and I believe there are 23 signatures inside the trunk of that car. Am I correct? I think I am. Yes, I am. Thank you for being a part of the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade.
I always look at a car that long, and I wonder, where do you store it? Because
Well,
that's
you're-
not fitting in our garage.
Ronnie, your garage would have to be about 20 feet long to put that car in it and have room to walk around it. Coming up now on the parade route is a very good friend of the community, Going Postal of West Bloomfield. They offer FedEx, UPS, DHL, and UPS for all your shipping needs. They also renew passports, which is something I need to do, and they also provide passport photos, so there's no need to wait in the long lines at the post office anymore. We're talking about going postal from West Bloomfield, 248-539-8800, 4301 Orchard Lake Road in West Bloomfield, right next door to the Secretary of State office. Thanks a lot, going postal.
The beautiful thing about that, you could probably approve your photo that is going to be on your passport for the next 10 years. Okay, that's a chick thing.
That's fine, but you know what else is, well, it's not a chick thing either, but Shannon's Dance Academy is celebrating 20 years in the community as they come up here. Let's see what the girls have for us on display today. Yes, again, Shannon's Dance Academy celebrating 20 years in the community, providing a fun and nurturing environment for dancers of all ages. They're located on the corner of Cass Lake Road and Orchard Lake Road in the Harbortown Plaza, which is about a quarter mile from our location right now. They teach many different genres of dance and teach it to children as young as 2 years old, as well as adults. Tyler, let's go down to the street and talk to the dancers at Shannon's Dance Academy.
Woody, Ronnie, thank you so much. We got Shannon Stiebler from the Dance Academy here. And being back out in the community, but also having your dancers back in the academy, for you, how significant is this summer and this particular event in the history of your company?
This is our 20th anniversary year, so we're having our 20th anniversary recital in a couple weeks, and we've been in the community for 20 years now, so we're very excited about that.
And we're excited for 20 more years and beyond to come. Thank you so much, Shannon. Back to you, Woody and Ronnie.
Thanks a lot, Tyler. Love the participation here, Ronnie.
We have a lot of locals. They were amazing during COVID as well, helping out a lot of parents to opening up their studio for parents that needed a place for their kids to go, and they could go there and study and also dance.
Now, coming up now is something I want to go right back down to Tyler Keefe with Noah Arbit. Go ahead, Tyler. Take it away.
Woody, Ronnie, thank you so much. I'm here with Noah Arbit. He's running for state representative. So what about Kego inspired you to run to represent this community, Noah?
Well, I live right on Woodrow Wilson, so I almost feel like, I grew up in West Bloomfield, but I almost feel like I'm just as much part of the Kego community as I am the West Bloomfield community. And, I really think we need bold new leaders who will exhaust every path to find innovative, common sense solutions for our community, and that's what I'll do. And I'll just say, Tyler, it's so good to see you. We grew up together, known each other since kindergarten, so I'm so happy to see you here and see everyone here in Kego. So.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Good to see you as well, Ronnie.
That is fantastic. Noah Arbit, thank you very much for state representative. Remember, a Democratic candidate for state rep in Keego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, West Bloomfield, and Commerce. I believe he previously worked for Governor Whitmer at the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office, founder and chair of the Michigan Democratic Jewish Caucus. So we're excited to see him represent. All right, now, Girl Scout Troop 77226 is representing here in Keego Harbor. They're the West Bloomfield Girl Scout Brownie Troop from Roosevelt School and Doherty. Thank you, girls, for being here. Girl Scouts, very important, always in the community helping out. And, of course, we all love their cookie drives, of course.
Did you know I was a Girl Scout?
I did know that you were a Girl Scout, and also special thanks go out to the Oakland County buses for supporting the parade with shuttle transportation and Civic Center TV for broadcasting the parade live. Let's stop here with Art Sale. Now, Art Sale was started by Dave and Susan Emmerling, if I'm correct, and after the 2-year hiatus, Tyler, let's go back to the street.
Thanks, Woody. And for artists, especially you, Susan, as an artist, it's been such a tough couple of years with the inability to go to shows and be out in the community, which is so key to Art Sale. How do you feel being back out now and having this great summer ahead to get back outside with Art Sale?
It feels wonderful, and there's going to be all kinds of Art Sale events coming up. Check our site on Art Sale. We're Art Sale on Facebook.
Yeah, they're very active in all of Keego Harbor's events, and we'll see them out at all the great events coming up. Woody, Ronnie.
Thanks a lot, Tyler. In case you need more information on Art Sale, they're a co-op for local artists to support each other and work together to put on events that showcase and provide opportunities to sell their work. Robin LaFrance is this year's president of Art Sale, and for more information, artsale.kego@gmail.com. All right, now, we have Girl Scout Troop number 75911. Ronnie, they are in their 9th year serving the Roosevelt Elementary and surrounding communities. Now, this is a multi-level troop with girls from kindergarten to 9th grade, and the leaders, Dr. Chantel Bothell and Ms. Kristen Watkins-White. Girl power, girl led. Yes, we are talking about the Girl Scouts.
Woo!
Thank
Girl
you very much. Girl
power!
power. Now that's, as we said before, a multi-level troop. So there's girls from all ages in that Girl Scout troop. All right, of course, the cool treats we all love to take part in during the summer, and of course Memorial Day, the unofficial start of summer, and a good place to go to celebrate would be Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has been a part of the community since 1962, and we appreciate their participation in the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. Dairy Queen, a great place to stop for some treats.
You know, it's our goal, or my goal this summer, to get Trixie, our dog, on the Facebook page of Dairy Queen.
Let's slow it down a little bit. We have Sage Green coming up here, the Sage Green Club. Let's go down to Tyler Keefe.
Thank you so much. So, hey, sir, excuse me. Thank you. Can you tell us about your vehicle here? It's really interesting truck you got with Sage Green.
Thank you. It's a 1966 C10 ground-up restoration. It's their truck.
Hey, you got a couple of young ones in the car with them, too. You two having fun today?
Yeah.
You're on TV, you're on the radio. We appreciate having you on. Woody, Ronnie, back to you.
Yes, the Sage Green Club, from the Sage Green Floral Shop in Keego Harbor. You can become a member of the Sage Green Club, too. For more information, check on our websites. And, of course, we'll have more information of that on CCTV, Channel 15, and 89.3 Lakes FM. Thanks
She's
a
an
lot to
amazing
Sage Green.
addition to the Keego Harbor community and has an incredible social media following. We're so lucky to have her. They're so talented, the entire crew there at Sage Green.
Coming up now, Boy Scout Troop 160. Boy Scout Troop 160 has both boy and girl patrols. It meets at the Orchard Lake Community Church. They camp several times a year, including multi-day backpacking adventures. We focus on fun while providing leadership, service, and learning opportunities. Thank you, Boy Scout Troop 160. Coming up now, State Senator Rosemary Bayer. State Senator Bayer representing Senate District 12, which includes Keego Harbor, and she's running for re-election in the new State Senate District 13. Tyler, let's go down to Rosemary Bayer and talk about the new district, State Senate District 13.
Senator Bayer, we've talked so much over Zoom, and you've talked so much to your constituents over Zoom and online. How does it feel to get back out here with all the great people of Keego Harbor and experience an event like this summer to kick off the summer season?
I am flying down the road. This is so much fun. It's so great to see everybody, and everybody's having such a good time, and the weather is perfect. Thank you for arranging that.
Appreciate it. Back to you, Woody and Ronnie.
All right, thank you very much, Tyler. State Senator Rosemary Bayer right there. What a nice lady and a great representative for Keego Harbor. This is wonderful. Coming up now, Jet's Pizza of Keego Harbor. It's locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of the community and thankful for the men and women who serve this great country to protect us. Thank you very much, Jet's Pizza of Keego Harbor. You know, the first Memorial Day was called Decoration Day back on May 30th, 1868 at Arlington Cemetery. 5,000 people came to decorate the graves of 20,000 Union and Confederate soldiers, and we honor all of their sacrifice today. Thank you, Jet's Pizza. All right, now we have the Cub Scout Pack 101. Cub Scout Pack 101 welcomes boys and girls from kindergarten through the 5th grade from all across West Bloomfield and Keego Harbor. Thank you very much, Cub Scout Pack 101. Also, following up closely behind them, the West Bloomfield Boy Scouts of America, Troop 1000. Troop 1000. Tyler, are there any Eagle Scouts in that troop?
Let's find out. Any of you Eagle Scouts? Anybody an Eagle Scout in this troop today?
Yes, we have Eagle Scouts up top, yeah.
Right here.
All right, we have an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, I'm an Eagle Scout.
A couple of Eagle Scouts. Tell us a little bit about your Eagle project, because that's a critical part about being an Eagle Scout.
So for my Eagle project, I actually cleaned up a creek. It was like a mile long. It sucked, but it was cool.
Yeah, not a fun experience. in a community like Kego with all these waterways. Thank you so much. Back to you, Rodney and Ronnie.
Thanks, Tyler. All right, Ronnie, I'd love to see the Boy Scout troops and the Girl Scout troops. Coming up now, the Peak Ski and Sports. Peak Ski and Sports, one of your one-stop shop for all things summer. They have everything from kayaks, paddle boards, wakeboards, wake surfers, water skis. Swing by the store by 2 o'clock today for 20% off. Coming up now, we have, it looks like the Husky Super Dabbers. The Super Dabbers, a middle school team participating in robotics program offered by the West Bloomfield Community Education. They compete in FIRST Tech Challenges and RoboFest events, as well as volunteer time and efforts in the community. Tyler, who's on the Husky Super Dabbers?
So, excuse me, just go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us, what do you love about robots and what got you interested in them?
We love everything about robots, how they move, how we code them, and mainly our teamwork throughout all of this, creating our robot, which is driving in the back right now. Yeah, it's a crazy experience we have made throughout, and our bond together.
So is it always the fighting robots or the other functional robots, too, that you're making as a team?
Wait.
Is it always the battle robots, or do you make other functioning robots, too?
Well, we did this during our competition a couple months back. So yeah, that was our most recent.
Yeah, a lot of really interesting. Those battle robots, very interesting, very competitive also among many school districts all across Oakland County. Back to you, Woody and Ryan.
You mentioned being competitive,
Right.
Tyler, and this group coming up, the West Bloomfield Atomigators, are also in robotics. They're a high school robotics team. They compete 2 seasons a year. They've been county champions for the last 2 live seasons in 2019 and 2021. The 2020 season was virtual. Thank you to the West Bloomfield Atomigators, their robotics club. Nice to see all of them. Congratulations for being here. Thank you, guys. Now coming up, a friend of the community, Ronnie, and one that we know well, Gino's Restaurant.
We want to say happy belated birthday to Gino as well. And we are so lucky to have Gino's in the community. They've been a part of the Keego Harbor community for decades now. We want to say thank you so much. And please remember, sadly, they suffered a fire. Tyler, give us an interview with Gino. Hi, Gino. Happy belated birthday.
Hi, Gino.
Yes,
How are
happy
you?
belated birthday to you. Obviously, our thoughts are with you and your family after this tragedy at the restaurant. But getting back out in the community like this, seeing the support, especially in the wake of that fire from the community, how does that speak to just how special this Keego Harbor community is?
This is so special. I can't believe the outcry of love we have in here. It just brings tears in my eyes. Just people are just yelling and screaming for us and clapping. It's just a wonderful feeling for us. And we're glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here as well.
And we'll be back.
Oh, you will. And the community will be there too. Back to you,
I
Woody.
love that. I love that. Yes, Gino's will be back. And of course, Santia Hall, right next door, been around since 1971. Again, Gino, happy belated birthday.
We want to remind people as well, there is still the Jacket Club of Kego is taking donations to help support the employees while they rebuild and come back.
All right, now coming up, My Dance Studio, Inc. offers recreational and competitive dance classes for students. Ages 2 and up, students can choose from a variety of styles, ranging from tap, ballet, and point to Detroit Jit and Majorette. Visit MyDanceStudioInc.com to check out their summer classes. Thanks very much for being a part of the 2022 Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade.
Woody, I think we need to see your dance moves.
Oh, you know what? I don't have the dance moves that they have, but obviously, everybody clap your hands. We love it. Thank you very much. Yes, MyDanceStudioInc.com. Check out their summer classes. All styles of dance.
Do they take beginners?
They take beginners. They take experts. They will teach you every step you need. Yes, you know what, Ronnie? We're going to have a little test for Tyler Keith to see what dance moves he's learned, but we'll save that for a bit later.
Tyler, we want to dance off.
We're trying to keep people watching the parade, Ron. We don't want to scare the good people of Keego Harbor.
Well,
off.
You know what else they're watching for? They're watching for Spirit of Grace Church, and they're located at 2399 Figa. They have a new diabetic food pantry that they are highlighting. It's a free client choice pantry that provides diabetic-friendly food, fruits, and vegetables. Drive-up service is provided on the third Saturday of each month from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Thank you very much, Spirit of Grace Church. Now we have Ken Ferguson coming up for state rep. Ken Ferguson he's a West Bloomfield school board member, a special ed teacher and veteran. Thank you for your service. He's running for state rep for Kego and the West Bloomfield Lakes area. He is the candidate with experience, they say. Please visit ken4mi.com to find out more. That is Ken Ferguson for state rep. Tyler, is Ken down there?
I don't
No,
see
he says,
Ken.
look, he says he's coming.
He's
coming. There he is.
He got
here he goes. He's
sidetracked
running
talking
out.
along
Yeah,
the
I know-
parade
entrance.
route.
I know how hard it is when you're shaking hands and glad handing in the crowd there.
He is.
You know, you're still running for state rep, so he's getting his name out. It's really nice to see. And of course, he represents the state here. He's a West Bloomfield School Board member, so it's really nice to see Ken Ferguson coming up. Ken, a couple of words from Tyler Keith.
Ken, thank you so much. We're right outside Roosevelt Elementary School. You're on the West Bloomfield School Board. Now you're running for state rep. What inspired you to run to represent the entire state, but specifically our community at the state level?
You know, really, I want to take my Lansing. I've been a teacher for 24 years, been on the West Bloomfield School Board for 6. I'm a proud veteran of Desert Storm. I have a family. I have that multi-generational experience, and people in my family, I'm in that sandwich generation. So I can take all of our experience and all of our views to Lansing. I hope to get your support for the Democratic primary. Whoever wins the Democratic primary is likely to win the general in November. So for me, it's about taking experience.
All right.
And representing everybody in our community.
Ken, thank you. Woody, Ronnie.
Thank you very much, Tyler, and thank you, Ken Ferguson. Good luck in your run for state representative. Coming up now, another staple in our community, Town and Country Door LLC, and they are open 7 days a week, including Memorial Day, for service and repair. They service Wayne, Oakland, Macomb, Livingston, and Washtenaw since 1996. The name you know, the door company you can trust. Town and Country Door. Service installations. Thank you for being a part of the community. Town and Country Door.
You never realize how important a service like that is until you can't open or close your garage door.
And we have had that issue, and they've come right out. So, yes, thank you, Town and Country Door. Coming up now, another staple of our community. If you're stuck or if you're broke down or if you have an accident, call J&J Towing and Recovery. The number is 248-738-3988. J&J Towing and Recovery. And it looks like they're towing a few people right now, Ronnie.
That's quite the little vehicle. Oh, look, it could be Bubbles. Bubbles, well, we hope to never see my smart car on the back of that truck, though, but...
J&J Towing, that number I mentioned, 248-738-3988, is one of the most important names and numbers to have in your phone. Proud supporter of Keego Harbor and the surrounding cities, J&J is located at 3720 Elizabeth Lake Road in Waterford. All right, now the West Bloomfield Fire Department, thank you for your participation in the 2022 Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. We saw the honor guard from the West Bloomfield Fire Department earlier in the parade, and it's great to see their participation now. Obviously, Ronnie, our first responders, very important in the community.
We want to thank them because there is no off day. They're there 24/7. When you pick up that phone and you dial 911, they respond, and they do it very quickly as well.
Great to have their participation and always supporting our first responders, no matter what part of the service they're in, whether it's fire, whether it's ambulance, EMS, whether it's the Keego Harbor Police. And since we said Keego Harbor Police, we noticed they're coming up. Ronnie, what are some of the inner workings of the Keego Harbor Police Department, and who are some of the people involved?
Well, we always want to thank the chief over at Keego Harbor Police Department. It is a small but very mighty police department that we have here in Keego Harbor, and we are very lucky and grateful for their service to our community.
And while we are here celebrating, well, actually observing our Memorial Day parade here, it is great to see all of their participation. And thank you, everyone, for coming up. Let's go down to Tyler Keefe. Tyler.
Thanks, Woody and Ronnie. I got the chief of police here in Keego Harbor, John Fitzgerald, with us. Now, it's a big effort to coordinate this, not just with the Parks and Rec board that organizes the parade, but also from law enforcement to coordinate shutting down the roads and making everybody get through safely and securely.
Absolutely. Great job, great help by Sylvan Lake PD, Orchard Lake PD. Our guys at Keego Harbor did a very good job shutting it down. Great cooperation from all the people here for the crowd, staying on the sidewalks, staying out of the way. And almost all the cars that avoided coming down Cass Lake Road today, who saw it on Facebook or heard it from somebody else that don't come through here. So we had very few people to deal with. It worked out great. What a great parade. What a great day. Happy Memorial Day, and I hope everybody remembers what it's really all about. It's those that gave their lives for us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Chief. Woody, Ronnie, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Tyler, and it's great to hear from Chief Fitzgerald. And nice to see the support. He mentioned all of the other law enforcement entities that are here, Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, Keego Harbor, of course, a pillar in the community, and we thank them for that. Also, we are talking about there's a national moment of remembrance on Memorial Day, and that happens at 3 o'clock local time, no matter where you are.
That's so important to remember, because this is not just the unofficial start to the summer season, but today really is about those that made the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to enjoy a day such as this.
And you know what? It looks like that may have come towards the end of our parade. Let's go down to Tyler Keefe one more time. Tyler.
Very exciting day here in Keego Harbor. A lot of participation from those down in the street. Great to see some smiles and big gatherings of people from the heart of the lakes once again right here in the heart of Keego Harbor.
Thanks a lot, Tyler. We appreciate your participation today in the 2022 Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. Thank you to Rob Kalman also for his participation in the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. Thanks a lot to Dave Scott up here behind the controls. Thanks a lot to Abby Wasco running cameras. And thanks a lot to Tyler Keefe on the street. And Ronnie, thanks a lot to you for being my co-host today at the 2022 Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. Any final thoughts from you?
No, it's just great to be back. We had a 2-year hiatus, so it's great to be back, to be able to gather together today to take part in these family traditions, and also to carry on the message to our kids and to those that come behind us, the reason why we do remember today, and those that allow for a day such as this to actually happen.
Exactly. You know, everyone gives some, but some gave all, and that is what Memorial Day is all about, to recognize their sacrifice. And we thank you for joining us here on CCTV, Channel 15, also on 89.3 Lakes FM. And, of course, you can see this broadcast a few times as it will run on CCTV. And you can relive our Memorial Day honors to everyone who was here. Thanks a lot to everyone who was involved in the parade, and we hope to see them out here again next year, where it's full participation after 2 years of a COVID hiatus where there was no parade. So we're very glad to be back out here, and very glad that you at home could also be a part of our parade route. So thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful Memorial Day and a happy summer.